Alright, it's February 16, 2020. The stock market is right now in the last melt-up phase. We're going nearly vertical up off the bubble, and there's still for sure more room to go up further, but we have to prepare now. If you want to make money riding the wave down, we have to prepare now and see potential targets. How high can it go? What are potential scenarios? And the crypto and our XRP is currently entering a new bull cycle. We're just entering the disbelief phase, it's called. I'm going to show you in a few minutes on my screen. And the crazy opportunities. Imagine you're riding the stock market down while we're riding crypto up. That's life-changing wealth that you can make for yourself, So, but of course, it's not financial advice, but it's a great idea, potential scenarios that we calculate here, opportunities. And all right, this is the famous Wall Street cheat sheet. You might have seen it before, but it will be like, this is still works till today perfectly. Because human emotions always go through the same phases under specific certain circumstances, and there's certain emotions that will be always triggered depending on in which phase we are in the stock market, crypto, or whatever bubble, so, or whatever market cycle. So, you see it goes up here: disbelief phase, hope, optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria, blah blah blah, anxiety, denial, panic, and then this long bear market that's following the bubble collapse. And then we got the first uptrend with the disbelief. This just going to fail like always. So it's very interesting to see. The first thing I want to show you quick is to compare this with the current stock market bubble. And let's see just here. So I'm preparing myself. I'm just showing what I'm going to do, okay? It's not financial advice. So we got this here. Let's put SPY. S&P 500 here on this one. Where we at right now here? Alright. Let's see where we are. Alright. So my goal is, to on one side I want to buy put options on S&P 500 on the ticker SPY as soon as I think we hit the top, I've been nailing the top of Tesla 2 weeks ago. I made $32,000 with put options. And how can we measure how high this shit can go? It's a very good question. And I think we can measure it by how parabolic are we going. The last phase is always the most craziest one, as you see, like how high this last candle here is. It's like as high as several months of all gains of several months before, just one candle. So we have to prepare for potential scenarios. We go vertical on the monthly. We go vertical already. On the weekly, we're just starting to go vertical on the weekly, and we're not going vertical yet on the daily. So that's what I know. I'm just seeing here. Let's go back again. So we have the Trump election coming up end of the year. So I think it's all engineered. It's not like it's gonna happen by accident. The elite planned already. How long they're gonna sustain the bubble. They might they might let it collapse before the election. So maybe it's to make Trump fail the election, or just right after Trump won. Just after Trump won the election again, maybe then they let it all collapse for the transformation of the financial system. Personally, I think we're gonna hit here. I would say. You see, it could be this phase here, this thing here. It could be just this, And let's see if we are now just go straight up, maybe $350. Or even 400. So let's see. For sure, you see how high this goes here. We are already way higher. Yeah, we could get another candle like this. it looks like we have 1 or 2 months left as of this, what I'm seeing here right now. So it's on the monthly, it just looks exactly the same, to be honest. So then, you know, what I'm trying to do is to buy monthly put options, and because firstly I want to take out profit every month, and the yearly options or 6 month, it doesn't make sense, you know, because then you're just holding, you're losing so much. Implied volatility goes down, you know, the closer you go to expiration date, the more value because it's better to have consistent profits and make a lot of money with these crazy crashes that then come. You know, the market can crash then 1,000 points in a day, and I want to have put options when this happens. So I'm gonna buy I mean, maybe bi-weekly or monthly options for sure. Weekly is maybe too short, because you need still a little bit of room to let it work out in your favor. I think that I'm gonna, I set one budget aside for myself to buy put options, and they shouldn't be too far out of the money, you know. Actually, they should be very close to the money, because the most money you make, you know, and especially to protect a 0% loss trade, you want to be as close as possible to the money. Yeah, and then go as deep as possible into the money with the collapse. So as I see this chart right now, yeah, we have maybe 1 or 2 months left, yeah, but again, this is all, you know, the situations can change by day here. The market is changing. You see, there's a lot of stuff happening in the background. It's a very crazy time that we're in right now. So we don't know what's next week. Maybe I have to do a new video and change a few things. But as of now, it looks like we are really in the last phase. Because we are also on the other side. Let me just pull up the XRP chart. I mean, I don't have to explain much about XRP. You can make your own research. For me, it's a chosen coin by the Rothschilds and by the elite. And if you don't believe it, it's fine. You know, I'm just sharing what I think and what I'm going to do. And you can take it or not, you know. Let's see. All right. Because, I mean, a second. Sorry. Yeah, XRP. Let's do it on the 4-hour chart here. I mean, yeah. That is like basically this phase here. Just going up. Boom. Now we're going down here. And everybody's thinking, I'm going to sell. It's going to fail like all other rallies of XRP, you know. And yeah, that's where the losers don't make money here in this phase. And they're gonna jump in later on for a more expensive price, you know. So I'm holding. The only mindset that I have is, how much money can I make, and how can I buy more XRP? That's the only question I have. I'm never thinking about selling. I don't care how low it goes. It can go now to 15 cents, you know. I don't care. I'm buying, you know. I made my research, and I'm confident in my trade. I have 4 or 5 years of crypto and stock experience. You know, I made 100K. I lost 100K back and forth several times. So I know what I'm doing. I have the experience, and that's what I'm going to do. And so yeah, we looking back, we can connect the dots already. That's what I said in the beginning of the video. We can connect dots here already. Because we have so much data. We have this chart. We know of several bubbles how this will behave all the time the same. So this is already a perfect confirmation. Then we know XRP, how much they have going on. They're working with 100 banks, and who's involved. You know, certain people that are close connected to White House, etc., etc. So so. Let's see here, the price target for XRP, the minimum price target for this year is $12 for me. I mean, you can watch the other YouTube videos. They're making great content of people who are just doing all this analysis of the cycles of XRP. You know, I focus on what I'm good at. You know, I'm preparing myself for all these scenarios here. The other people are very good in calculating price targets, and I saw some great videos, and it's about $10 to $12. It should be, because XRP, just, you know, for information quick, it will enter now the second cycle. cryptocurrencies, they go through certain cycles, and the more cycles, the lower the gains will be, and it will be flattened out. You know, the XRP had one cycle of like I don't know, 10,000, 30,000% gain. I don't know how much exactly. And the second cycle will be the last chance to make serious gains in a very in a quick amount of time. So first we're gonna break. We're gonna go to $3.50, $3 area. This will be the first stop when we make the parabolic move in the next few months or weeks, and we're gonna pull back a little bit here, maybe, you know, and then we're gonna and then go sideways a little bit, and then we go higher to $10 to $12. Where also most people don't expect it, you know, but this time I'm prepared. All the stars are aligned, you know. I made my mistakes already before. I sold 300 Litecoins 2017 before it went to $450, you know. I sold it at $58 or something, all based on impatience, not 100% prepared. You know, when preparation meets opportunity, then you make the most money. So imagine if you time this perfectly, you're waiting for the crazy last spike of the stock market bubble, buying monthly put options. Or weekly put options. You're making profit. With the profit, you just take a part of the profit to reinvest further into the collapse. The stock market collapse will not happen overnight, you know. It will go on for several months. That's how it's been in the past, and that's how it's going to be. You know, the last two collapses here, they went like 2 years, or one year where you make the most money. Imagine you catching one of these moves here where it just goes vertical down with put options. That's going to be just crazy gains, so I don't want to miss it. But you see on the weekly here, we still have some room to go higher, $350 or $400. So in bubbles, in terms of bubbles, you always want to wait a little bit longer. The last spike will be so crazy that you can't even imagine it. It will be so crazy, and that's why it creates a short squeeze and all kinds of things, you know, because it's just so unreal. But yeah, it's an artificial thing that will be prepped up here like a bodybuilder on steroids. And yeah, it's very exciting times. I just want to keep you updated quickly here. What I'm gonna do, it's not financial advice. Do your own research, you know, and keep you guys updated. Let's see where I am. I have $40,000 right now in XRP. I have 133,000 coins. And yeah, let's see where we go here with that. It's gonna be a fun ride. Thank you guys.